G'day guys, what's cracking? To Aussie here again. So, we're hitting Macca's again, and those of you who do know will know there's a lot to cover at Macca's at the moment because they've brought out their summer range. We've done the McRib, and it was a doozy. I totally loved it, but there's actually a deluxe, and most of you guys probably know that by now, but you know me, I got to go deluxe. It's got to be done, and we will try all the other stuff out eventually. And also they've got that new Coke Y3000, Y3000 in a frozen version. Now, I did try that in a can when it first came out. I don't think I vibed with it too well. It was okay, but it would be interesting to find out what it tastes like as a frozen drink. So folks, that's what's on the agenda today. The McRib Deluxe and the Y3000 futuristic Coca-Cola. You'll love to taste it, we hope. And I can't wait to wrap my laughing gear around the old McRib Deluxe. I reckon it's going to be totally on point. If the McRib was anything to judge it by, let's head in, grab the goods, and see how they hit. Let's do it. Rightio, let's get this party started. So, this surprised me. I was hoping there'd be a little packaging sort of thing with the Y3000 Coke limited edition, co-created with AI. Now, like I said earlier, we had this with the can version when it came out, so that's why the purple. It was a purpley sort of can. Just gonna work. Can't work if it's already bloody open on the other end. Anyway, man, now it's really hard to get open, but we can do it, even though the struggle is real. Bloody hell. Didn't realise it was already open at the other end. So, let's give that a little swig. And on first swig, I'm liking that better than the other one. Actually doesn't taste like, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 0 sugar. Can't see anything on there that says that, but I'm sure it was. Whatever it is, it does taste like the Coke of the future. I am McLovin' that. Thought I'd get McStooged on that one. Pretty decent drink. Now that was $2. That's a large one. Medium 150, small $1. So can't go wrong with that one. Nice and refreshing on a day like this. Now it's on to the star of the show, and a little something. Now that 30 days of 30 deals is over, there was a little app deal in there for a few days. Still got the old McHappy box. We got a Big Mac for $4.50 now. They're getting close to bloody $9 now, I think. So that's almost half price. I had to grab that. That'll be for Ron. We won't do that today. But the star of the show, the good old McRib. I'll tell you what, folks, they're not the biggest things. Get off there. They're not the biggest things, but that's quite weighty for the size that it looks. And I'll tell you what, it smells amazing. Let's hope it tastes that way. Oh. Alright, so what's on this sucker? We got the, oh look, it's a bit saucy, this one. A bit more saucy than that McRib I had before. We got onions, tomato. I would have thought that there'd be more tomato, like it'd cover the whole thing, maybe 2 pieces. But what can you expect in these troubled times? Same with the cheese. Only on one side. You look at the picture, it doesn't look like that. Anyway, it's got McChicken sauce, onions, lettuce, tomato. I can smell that BBQ, it's right under my nose. The BBQ sauce that it's drowned in. Cheese. Flip it over. Oh yeah, look at that sauce. Oh man, that really is a super spreader. That's like the one I had last time they were out, the actual McRib. The one I had the other day was nowhere near this now. Of course, like a goose I've worn. A white shirt, that could be dangerous. Sauce everywhere. So it's going to be a full-on super spreader. We can already see that. That's your patty, your pork McRib patty. I reckon without further ado, boo-boo. Attempt to get it out of the box without getting too much all over me. Look at that already. Hardly touched it. It's time to whack it in me gob. So we'll just move this guy. We definitely don't want any spillage. Now I've just realised something too. I didn't see any pickles. They could be there, but let's hope they are, because I love me pickles. Oh yeah, there they are. How could I not see it? Well, there's one at least. Hopefully there's more than that in there somewhere. Be a bit sad if there's only one. Anyway, folks, let's get this thing out and give it a red hot crack. Struggle will be real to get it out without making too much mess. Let's do it. Oh yeah, it's already all over me. Can't be helped. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's turn it this way. Less chance of getting any of that crap on me. Alright, look at that. What a hot mess. Let's do it. Just have to have a bit of a clean. Look at it. Husky hit there. So on first bite, that BBQ sauce is tasting very sweet. Everything's quite sweet today. Totally eats well. The drink, the burger, all full of sugar. You'll love to taste it. This is what gets us in, I guess. So I'm going to go in for a second bite because am I up the cheese end? Yeah, I'm up the cheese end, so probably the tomatoes up there too. Let's go. Just missed the tomato. Next bite should do it. Better get that bit off or it'll end up on my shirt. Wow, look at it all just dripping out the end. Let's get that tomato in. Oh man, look at it slip sliding away. I'll tell you what, there's that much sauce on this thing, it's almost like I'm drinking it. It's just sliding down my throat. Hardly even have to chew it, it's just like lubrication. But in a good way. Well, I have to say, when I tried the McRib, I did like it. It was pretty basic. Just the onions and pickle. And with that being said, I'm not tasting too much of the pickle. I think there was only one on there, unless you guys saw more. Let's have a quick squeeze anyway. But this, of course, is going to hit a bit different. I think there was only one. That makes up for all the ones they gave me the other day. There was about 5. But it does have an explosion of flavours like the other one, but in a different way because of the tomato and cheese, of course. Lettuce is just like, it is what it is. Doesn't have much flavour, but it's pretty good too. I would eat either of them. They're both winners. Oh man, I feel like that's just dripping down my face still. They're both winners. I like them, so I am loving them. But full on super spreader, as you can see. Such a hot mess, but like I said, in a good way. Now, I haven't told you the price of this one yet, I don't think. $9.30, so with those few extras on there, it's $1 more than the actual McRib. So, for taste, I'm going to give it a 4.5 stars out of 5 for taste. I do like it. I'd eat it again. And for value, $9.30. I still reckon a little bit up there. We'll give it a 3.5 stars out of 5 for value. So folks, that's your McRib. Almost done and dusted. Maybe we'll polish it off, eh? Look at that. What a mess. So check out your app in case you got this one on. I know this Big Mac, I know not everyone gets the same things, but not a bad thing. $4.50 for that, for the first deal after the 30 days of 30 deals. So I'm pretty happy with that. That'll be for Ron. Save it for Ron. This guy, $2. That ain't too bad for a large. $1 for small. You know, that's pretty good value, I reckon. And it actually tastes pretty good. I really didn't think that was going to hit in such a good way. Pretty much tastes like normal Coke, I reckon. Maybe just a hint of something else in there. But another winner. We've done all right today, and we got our cheap Big Mac. So, guys, I'll give that probably a 4 stars out of 5 for taste and value. Give it about the same. So, folks, that's your McRib Deluxe. We're doing it deluxe today. Done and dusted. This guy, very refreshing, and I did love to taste it. So, pretty good little meal today, not too bad. And I guess $9.30, $11.30 all up. Yeah, it's just the way it is these days. But if you enjoy it, it makes it more worthwhile. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo. Stay fresh. Such an explosion of flavours. I am such a happy little chappy. Sayonara.